everybody. Welcome back for season 3. On today's episode of Madge Unmuted, we will talk about what I did on my summer vacation, and we'll show you my new house that I'm remodeling and making all pretty, and I'm making it nice, like Dorinda, with Christopher and Scott. Join us, won't you? Hey, everybody. Welcome to season 3 of Madge Unmuted. I am your hostess, Madge Madigan. Hi, everybody. I'm so happy to be back with you with two of my favorite people. We've got Fitz.
Hi. Welcome to season 3.
Fitz from Rockfox Studios. You need some recording done? Fitz is your guy. Anything you need done, really. I mean, Fitz is the guy, do it.
Except for I won't move your furniture or something.
Well, yeah. And with me also is my other favorite person, Christopher.
Hey,
Chris,
how are ya?
For sure.
Nice to see you. Congratulations.
Nice
on
to see you.
Season
3. Tres
años.
de toi. Season 3. How is
What'd you call me?
We're good.
Season twat.
Oh, chief.
How's everybody doing?
We're good. We've been waiting since season 2. It's been a very long
I
wait.
know. I had to attend to some things, and we'll tell you about them today. How was everybody's summer?
Oh, that's right. We had like a whole summer.
Yeah.
Can it be still summer?
Oh.
Can't it be still summer?
Well, I didn't
It
say it was
is.
over.
It
I
makes
just
me so sad.
I
Oh,
know.
Oh, summer's over tomorrow
and-
for my daughter. So.
Oh, they go back to school.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. But this freaking weather. What's the Labor
no.
Day? And
It's London out there.
Exactly. The day before.
It really is.
Saturday, I'm on the sailboat. It's 85. I'm sweating my balls off. And,
Both of them.
Yeah. And then the next day, I'm in a parka.
Terrible.
Fuck.
Awful.
It's not that cold. A parka?
No, it's not cold, but
No,
it's wet.
literally, we were at
maybe
Coloca
up at the lake.
Winery.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
We're at Coloca Winery.
you got
which
that.
is-
You got that lake breeze.
Yeah, we're on the edge outside.
Chilly
and
Canadian lake breeze.
Yeah, everybody was like going next door to their houses and getting parkas
I know.
and
Yeah,
shit.
it's
So anyway,
It's not a holiday weekend.
no, that kind of blew. But anyway,
And not in a good way.
yeah, not in a good way. Anyway, so
Anywho.
Fitz,
Yeah.
you've been having lots of projects. I see.
Yeah, lots of things going on.
You've been doing lots of other podcasts with people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the nature of the business.
we're going to talk about that later.
I'm for hire. I'm a podcast whore. Thank you very much.
Apparently.
You pay me, I'll be on your goddamn podcast. Actually, I'm not on anyone else's podcast. I do a
They're on
live
his.
stream that I decided to do with a friend of mine, but
Is that what that is?
yeah,
Live stream.
it's not a podcast.
Oh, okay. I'm just giving you shit. See, I wanted to start some drama.
You want to start some
So
shit?
people- yes,
Right.
so people would,
my
oh, let's watch this season for the tension between Fitz and Madge.
Yeah.
There's Real Housewives of
I know.
Rockfox.
You'll have to jump on a table or something.
Exactly.
You don't know the half of it.
Oh, no.
I'll tell you later. Just kidding.
Oh, gee.
And then I'll tell some other housewives, and then
They'll
we'll talk
tell
about it.
someone.
We'll go to a
You
restaurant.
tell
we'll
two
talk about
friends.
it,
Right,
and
that's
so on,
exactly-
and so on.
That's exactly where
So
I was headed with
anyway.
that. And they'll tell you.
Well, good. I'm good. Glad everything's.
What have you been doing this
Oh,
summer?
let me tell you, I've been doing
I'm
a
sure
lot.
it's more exciting than ours.
No, it's just busier. I've been working a lot at the bar,
Nice.
so it was very, very busy. I had relatives in for like 3 weeks.
Really?
I had over a brother and a sister, like alternating, and that was only. And then another brother came, so it was like 2/3 of our family siblings were together, and that was fun. And then just last weekend, a week from this past Friday, I was in a car accident.
What?
In Stamford, Connecticut.
Oh, no.
I went to visit my kids, and me.
In your car?
No, it was Libby. It was like Saturday morning or Friday morning, and we decided I got there Thursday, went out drinking Thursday, went out drinking Friday, and Saturday or Friday. God damn it!
One of those days.
Yeah, whatever. It was Friday, and it was like, oh, round about noon. We're like, we're good. We got to go get Duncan, and so
Right.
and so me and Abby and Libby. Libby was driving her car, and she has a new-ish Chevy. They all look the same. Looks like mine, like a little SUV. So anyway, and we're in Stamford, Connecticut, which is big city-ish, and we're sitting at the light, and all of a sudden, I'm in the front seat, she's driving, Abigail's in the back. Luckily, Abigail had her seatbelt on, and bam!
From behind.
Yes. Usually I like it from behind, but not this time.
Whoa!
But not when the kids are
I
around.
couldn't resist. Oh, that too. Not when the kids are around. So,
Or in Stamford, Connecticut.
Or in
yeah,
Stamford,
exactly.
Got to draw the
Well,
line somewhere.
I don't know.
She's never drawn that line.
I've
before.
never drawn that line. Variety's the spice of life,
Oh my gosh.
No,
So somebody just not paying attention.
yeah, so I get out and I look and
You're like,
I'm
you
like,
just
what the
did me
fuck?
from behind.
Right, exactly. But then I get out and it was somebody hit them from
and
behind.
pushed them into your
Oh,
behind.
the train.
Yes. Yeah, I had I'm not gonna say that.
Oh, shit.
But you were up front, so you were the locomotive.
But yeah, and the caboose, couldn't
caboose.
stop.
Oh.
And he was this dude in this little older Lexus. And, and
I'm sorry I backed out ahead of your car.
Well, the light had just changed, like literally, but we were like
Yeah.
3 cars back, so nobody was moving. But people were the light was green, so obviously
So he
just
saw the green light.
the green light, and
not
just
the
went
cars.
full speed. Exactly.
What an idiot.
And so so I don't know. Luckily or whatever, the one behind us was an SUV, probably like a old Ford Explorer or Toyota
Something.
kind of Ford or whatever.
Tank. A tank.
Yeah, and it had a
A push bar?
trailer
hitch.
Oh, so it really ripped up the Lexus.
So
Something fierce, right?
It was, he's low to the ground. It
Yeah,
was one of the
so-
older ones, and he just plowed it. Just folded
him
in
in.
his front.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good.
And then, so
So
you
that
got
absorbed
actually-
all. But
yeah, the
but we
impact, yeah.
got rammed. So we got rammed. And
You guys are okay? Did you have a little
no,
whiplash?
I've been to like every doctor. My back was really fucked up. I had to go on steroids again. It's still stiff.
Oh,
I have to move
jeez.
off. But the fun thing is, how I had rotator cuff?
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Oh,
I had
no.
rotator cuff
Did
surgery
it
in
unrotate
April. I have to go get an MRI. I got an X-ray, and there's a little fracture on my I think it's called my humerus.
You have a lot of humorous
Yeah,
things.
it's not so funny though, but it's nice.
So is the insurance company going after this asshole? Because the ones who hit you from behind,
So-
it's their fault.
oh,
When do
yeah.
you get your new Lexus is what I want to know.
Exactly. I need to call Willie Matar.
Hurt in a car, call
you're
William
like,
Star.
Fall off a bar, call William Matar.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to the settlement.
But everybody's been saying, like, did you go to a lawyer? And I'm like, no. Do I need?
You need a lawyer.
888-8 million.
Hey, yeah,
So
trillion.
which do I call? Celino, Barnes, Matar?
Brother is dead. He died
His
next to
brother
No, his
Barnes
brother
isn't.
Barnes
Brother Barnes
is-
is in charge now.
Yeah, no, but he.
But yeah,
the other
but he
Barnes,
still has-
He crashed near my house.
But they said, I know.
Yeah, right
they-
down the street.
I think that was something a little bit. I don't know.
I think
They're
I
getting in a
think
little tiff, and then
Celino's
Celino
like,
cut the brake lines for his plane.
Celino's
Wait, that
like,
doesn't work.
They're still investigating that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
They did say it was pilot error. They just came out last. I think
Oh,
it was a week ago.
I
and
thought
said
I
Oh,
heard
really?
pilot error.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
So folks who don't know that live in the Western New York region, Celino and Barnes, I think though they're kind of like an East Coast thing. But anyway,
They're in California.
They're in
Oh,
California and
okay.
New York
Too.
City, I think,
Yeah.
too.
but they're based out of Buffalo.
Yes, they are.
And right before, what's Barnes?
Steve.
Steve Barnes
Steve
is
was
the
one that died.
That died.
So his brother is
And his
Robert
niece,
or something. Yeah, and his
yes,
niece.
but
So
yes,
anyway,
it's-
but the brother was already with the firm, and they'd already were splitting with Celino, and then Steve crashes. So there is
and
still
his brother
Barnes.
looks a lot like him.
He
So it kind of
does.
looks like a weird facsimile of him
It
on
is.
the.
It looks like a
Very-
hologram.
They look alike.
Yeah, it's like- well, they got a really good stunt double for.
Oh my gosh, they do look a lot alike. Except he
mean-
has hair or more hair. than
Yeah.
his brother.
A little
Yeah.
His
more,
brother
yeah.
was totally bald.
Let's not speak ill
I
of
know.
the dead and their hair.
Sorry.
The bald-
So
the
yeah,
bald
I
dead.
gotta go for an MRI.
So it cracked your shoulder?
Well,
That sucks.
they're pretty sure it's a teeny tiny hairline fracture.
I think
And-
it's worth $2 to $3 million.
And it's gone back to where I can't lift it as high as I did because I just finished PT last month, and they're like,
I'd say-
"You've graduated."
And you know what?
I'm like,
somehow the universe is like, we don't want you to raise your arms.
exactly, because before I could, and now I'm like,
When was
back
the
to
last
this
time-
shit.
Going to absolve people. You're like,
Exactly. I can only absolve you down here.
I'll just give you a small sign of the cross.
Exactly.
A low one.
When was the last time you had like an MRI or something that showed the state of your shoulder?
Before.
Like after, it was before the surgery, right?
I don't think I had a
Did they ever do a post
Yeah.
nup?
No, I mean he has. Well, yeah, he has pictures
Sure, of the.
of inside
Yeah.
my
That's
when
I'm
he
just
was
saying,
doing
like,
at the end of the surgery.
Oh,
if
at the
the
end.
if the lawyer for the person that you're eventually going to sue for this,
'Cause you
if
have
they're going to say, oh, well, you already had that pre-existing
No.
injury
And
that
you're
was
like, oh, the
fixed.
nice thing is that you know what your shoulder looks like inside.
Right. And
And it wasn't cracked.
right.
Your cuff was
That's
torn.
yeah. But see, also too, if you have a fracture, it doesn't stay fractured.
No,
so
it
they
heals.
can't say,
Right.
Right, well,
oh,
they
it was
fixed
But
fun-
it does show. It'll show that it was a healed fracture.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is
Right.
but
That's what I'm
anyway,
saying.
Yeah.
Is if you could show that it was definitely
But
healed.
also-
So much money.
And then but they're also who looks at the X-rays? What do you call that? Dude?
Doctor?
Radiologist.
Radiologist, yeah.
Yeah.
He's the one.
Sounds like two
Two
syllables.
syllables. Rhymes with adiologist.
Proctologist?
Oh,
Rhymes-
right. Rhymes
oh,
with
yes.
proctologist.
Yes.
Right.
A phlebotomist.
Oh.
And so he thinks my shoulder is separated because of the way but my doctor's like, oh, I got to check and see, make sure
Not
it's not
separated.
retorn.
It just wants an open
All
relationship.
right. Oh,
yeah, that's what I said. I'm up for it if you are.
You're like, one time I got done in the rear and we're separated. Oh, my gosh.
Look, you're going to have to accept my new terms.
I know, right?
So
So what about the girls? How are they?
they're fine.
Yeah. Because
They're fine because luckily we
Abby
didn't
was
hit
in the back.
anybody. Yeah, Abby was complaining of back pain for a while, but she didn't do anything. Oh, so wait, real quick, I got to go to get an MRI to see if it's been retorn. But he said, I'm like, oh, do I need to put my sling on again? He's like, no, you got to keep that thing moving. I'm like, okay, great. It feels like shit, but I got to keep it
you
moving
got
all
to
the
keep
time.
absolving.
Yes, exactly. Ominous, dominus. We ride the bus. So anyway, so that's one big thing I did, and we were gonna. I want to go back real quick to something. I'm going to tell you the other big thing I did this weekend, this summer. But I'm at something
I know what
you said
did last summer.
I know. I never saw that movie. We were talking about cartoons before
yes.
before we came on because Fitz said, I know this
Like
is Terry,
80s
Fitz,
cartoons,
80s,
yeah.
70s.
Was that 70s?
So Fitz said
I
something
wasn't
about
even hardly near alive in the
sending
70s.
Something needs to be repaired to Hong Kong. And so of course, as Chris and I do, we had to talk about Hong Kong Phooey. And
Number one super guy? Is that what
Hong Kong Phooey.
It was a dog,
Yeah,
Yes.
he's a dog.
Yep.
And he wore a
and he was a mild-mannered
karate
janitor during the
That's
daytime.
right. He would go into the closet. And
You're
come
doing
out-
it backwards, Fooey.
He went
know,
into the
Phooey.
wait. He came out he went into the closet and came out in a fancy Chinese
In a
robe.
kimono.
Yes, a silk robe. Yes.
silk robe.
Yeah. Just
And then he
saying.
was kicking and being flamboyant.
The mask ain't fooling anyone, pal.
Oh my god. Yeah, he had that little sleeping mask on, right? Oh my god.
But we can say this because we have gay people in our audience.
in the midst.
So we're not. Yes. So, wait. Speaking of that,
I
meant to
did
tell you
notice them. Speaking of gay
my-
shoes.
I know outfit. Yes.
Do you know
speaking
who
of
the
gays,
voice of
shoes.
Hong
wait.
Kong
Oh yeah,
Phooey
who
was?
was the? Wait, we can see a dress.
Oh, can you?
It was Scatman Crothers.
Yes,
Oh.
it was. Wait, damn it.
Scatman, dude, look at those feathery. Pull them back.
Holy
there
God!
You go.
Careful, you're gonna crack your whatever.
Fibula. I don't know.
No,
Maybe
I'll have
not
to.
that.
I'll have to put a black.
Yeah, we'll have to black out the.
You know, the do's and don'ts.
Black out
put
your
it over
merkin.
my. Yeah, exactly. I trimmed up the merkin. Anyway,
oh my gosh. And
so
made
Hong
those
Kong.
shoes apparently. No.
Yes. Yes,
There's
I
my
did.
merkin.
Damn it, I can't
Down
get
on my
this.
toes.
Now you can see it. Oh,
It's a
fuzzy.
toe merkin.
Anyway, so Hong Kong Fooey. It
Yeah.
made me think of the other day. Do you remember when we were kids, Fitz? I don't know if they still had this when you were a kid, but
I'm only like 5 years behind you.
okay, but even in that time, like, okay. Anyway, so do you remember
What did they have?
it right around the start of the school year? They would have this big Friday night special that was a premiere of all the new cartoons for the
yeah.
new season.
Yeah.
Oh, but they were at night.
Yeah,
I
it was a
don't remember
nighttime
it,
special. It was like 7 or 8 o'clock, and it was, you know,
Sid and
the
Marty
big
Krofft
premiere.
put on their big thing, right?
Exactly. Like each network did
Yes,
it.
right.
It's like what CBS, ABC, and NBC, and they would each have this special of like, hey kids, come, you know.
Yeah.
I forget what, you know, it was like a premiere
For-
or
of the Saturday morning
preview,
cartoons.
yeah, of this
Yeah.
new Saturday morning cartoons and the cartoon lineup, and you know
Are there still
what?
cartoons on Saturday morning? No. Right? Now?
I
On the
have
real one?
no
I mean,
idea.
Maybe
I don't
they're
think
on
so.
Cartoon Network
After
or
the
something
Cartoon
now.
Network, then
Yeah, and well,
I don't
and
think they're- 'cause
Nickelodeon,
the news shows.
and
Well,
Disney.
I get up early on Saturday morning, and there's just news shows.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think there's probably maybe one or two, because I remember when my kids, there was maybe like, what are those, the critter guys, the brothers, the Krat,
The turtles?
Kraft. The
Krat,
The
Krat,
Krat.
The Crack
yeah,
Horse?
Brothers.
whatever, the Crack
Crack
Horse show.
The Krat brothers. Sid, yes, right.
Sid and Marty
they-
Krat, no, different guy. So,
Sid and Marty Krat.
so anyway, they would premiere these, and I would just like,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that was like
Yeah.
porn to me. It was cartoon porn.
That's
Okay, not that sounds weird, but like, you know what I mean.
yeah.
Cartoon.
that's called hentai.
I used to just.
Have you seen that?
What is
Have
it?
you
Nope.
seen animated porn?
And it's just because I know what it is doesn't mean
I
I've
know
ever
what-
seen it.
No, I've never seen it. No.
I mean, I've seen clip. I've never
heard
sat
tell.
and watch it. Yeah, but I've seen
That's
like.
not on Saturday morning, is it? Because
Certainly
we're
hope not.
close to that. You know,
It's kind of
it's
like Hong Kong Fooey, except a lot different and more graphic.
more fooey,
Yeah.
less.
There's more
Hong
Fooey
Kong.
and less Hong Kong.
Right.
Long Dong Fooey.
Long dog fooey.
Really, really big chopsticks.
Chop suey fooey.
And
yeah.
no, I did notice. Like I watched it. How did I see? You know, like I'll be watching a
regular porn.
video clip. Yeah, exactly. I'll be watching regular porn,
And all
you
to
know,
once.
and here's
And the
you know,
ads.
Here's
And all to
yes,
once they come
here's
in
what-
with this animated stuff. huh?
Yeah,
Is
and
it
it's
anime or animated?
some of
'Cause
it is
both.
Both.
Both. 'Cause anime, I don't.
Some
quite
of it I've
understand, but I'm
even.
too old. For
Did
that.
I hear it? I don't know if I actually saw it or I just
Or maybe
heard
it
of
was
it. Of
just-
like, you know, somebody made like Flintstones.
Oh, I've seen. Somebody sent me a little
Mr.
photo of
Slate
like The Simpsons.
Oh
The
yes,
Simpsons
that's
porn.
the Simpsons and Family Guy porn I've seen.
Oh my god.
Just still pictures
just,
or
like,
little
ridiculous.
gifs or something.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, and the,
I
like the
hear
anime. Barney. So anyway,
Rubble.
that's what. Yeah. Oh yeah, which Barney?
Barney Rubble.
The dinosaur. Or
Oh, Barney
the-
the. Oh no.
I was like,
Oh,
that's
jeez.
bestiality. Now we're getting into
So
prehistoric porn.
so before Hong
So
Kong Fooey.
before Hong Kong Fooey, my other thing that I have been up to this weekend.
Summer.
Christ, I don't even know. Summer. Drum roll.
Gotta let me know when you need that
I
shit.
know.
Oh,
Madge.
I'm
Look,
sorry.
Jesus.
think on the fly,
do it again.
dude.
Do
You
it
got-
again. Wait, start again.
It's
know
like
what
you
I
always
did
have
this summer?
You always have the poop sound right on hand.
Squirt the squirty stuff. Yeah, squirt.
I don't have that one this time. I have
no,
a throw
but
up.
I think
though.
if you started. Oh, see. yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
So
that
did you
wasn't
find a
this summer.
drum roll or no? That's okay. I'll put one in post production.
That sounds like a kitty cat. Oh,
Sorry.
jeepers.
So I bought a second house. I bought an investment property.
That is.
And yeah, I didn't think it was going to be
There.
possible. Hey, thank you. In this
Congratulations.
lifetime. Thank you. I You know, I did what any good business person.
That was the best thing to come up.
That was an exciting drum roll. I liked that one. It wasn't really a roll.
Is that an 808?
Yeah, banging like an 808, baby.
Oh my God.
So anyway, I feel like I wanted to break into like some old Fat Boys.
The fat boys are fat, right?
Hold on, I got some Adidas in the back here.
My Adidas. Okay, so I've used somebody else's money.
Which any good
That's how you're
investor
supposed to
would
do it.
Yeah, and
OPM.
and I'm paying for it by Airbnb-ing it.
Nice.
is-
Very good.
We're still getting going.
Is it on the
and
water?
Mr. John? It
the
is.
south of
It's
France.
south
Nice.
of Buffalo.
Not the
Close.
south of
Not the
France,
south of
Oh,
France.
okay. So it's all right.
And it has.
but on the lake.
It's on the lake. It has its own deeded
So now you
private
have two
deed.
lake houses.
nice. That's awesome.
You are just...
I don't have
No, I
that
know.
one house. That's
You
John's
attend,
house,
like-
my house. Yes, I do.
Yes.
I travel.
You have a lot of lake properties to visit.
Yes, I do. My portfolio is
And can you
expanding.
take the boat from one lake house to the other?
You know, it involves
Different
a lot.
lakes.
Yeah, they're different. You would have to
Gotta go through the locks
No,
and
no,
stuff.
no. But that's
It's possible, but like,
go over the falls.
yeah, really. Just go down Niagara Falls. We have a
Get your
barrel on
barrels.
board.
Yes.
No, I think you like one of the things is going through the Welland Canal,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then like involves Canada and shit. Like,
Oh, we
yeah,
don't even like them.
yeah, and now just now
no, right.
now the way things are, it wasn't like, my God, when we were kids, you just like
Right.
blast right
Yeah.
through the border
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
and then
yeah.
pick up beer
Right,
and then
right.
blast right back.
Mind
Bye.
if we drive through your bay to get over that way, please?
You
Exactly.
hosers.
Now there's
You
all this,
hosers.
and we're right. People that don't live here, Canada's right there.
Right.
Yeah.
Buffalo.
Can
And
listen to Canadian radio stations.
I grew up, when I had, before cable, regular TV and radio, I watched TV from. I got a lot. I got more than 3 channels because, you.
Yeah, sure.
well,
Pick
I don't
up
know.
the Canadian
I got
wireless?
The Canadian station. Yeah, I did.
Oh, but I was in
I heard
Rochester.
the
We didn't
talkies.
do that, really.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
Rochester,
But I mean now,
yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
Well,
now.
you probably
Oh,
don't
yeah.
have a
Now we
regular
just have Dish.
aerial anymore. Yeah. So, yeah, I grew up watching Canadian TV. Shout out to the Uncle Bobby show. Anybody remember? With Bimbo the Clown. I know. Tiny Talent Time on Sundays.
I knew a Bimbo the Clown, but
Yeah, but that
she
was-
was
Yeah.
not a nice person.
Oh, that's not good. Anyway, so Canada's right there, and you got to go
Yeah.
through that. So now when
So how long have you had it? When did
to
you
like.
buy it?
Well, wait a second.
Oh,
You have
oh,
to like
we're-
call ahead of time and shit. Like if you just want
Oh,
to go to A Bay, the Thousand Islands, whatever. You
yeah,
want to
yeah.
go to
You
Canada. You have to call ahead and make an appointment and check and.
Yeah. Because even just to go over the line in the
Yes.
river, right?
Right, to go over the Peace Bridge by
Yeah.
car,
Yeah,
it's
yeah, all
you
that.
sit
Yeah.
there and.
Yeah, but
Anyway.
to go in a boat, they're out there looking
Oh
for
yeah,
you.
yeah. They're
'Cause they
like
know we all
scooping you
wanna
up
leave.
with a big net. Yeah.
They know we're all ready to try and get in the country.
You smuggling any more of
Get
those
me
dirty
outta here.
Americans?
Exactly.
know.
So we
So on the
made
lake.
the offer and had it accepted in the beginning of June, and then finally in the beginning of August we closed on it, and that was a whole heroic
Yeah.
feat
Yeah.
in itself.
Yeah.
And
Speaking of heroic feet.
oh, I can't
No, I know.
show my
We'll
shoes
do
again.
that in post.
Yeah,
Bring it right
exactly.
up. Yeah.
So, and shout out to Bob Rush, who's my realtor.
Very nice.
Yes.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Can
And
you even
so-
stand it? You must
I
be
can't.
so. You've got to be so excited.
The thing now is like, and I had to work. Fairhaven's in the opposite direction. It's
right,
near
right,
Syracuse.
right.
I'm in Rochester, and then this is south of Buffalo.
So you're like
I've spent the whole
you're like Tri-City.
yeah, and then I went to Connecticut, New York City. So
Got
I
rear-ended in
just-
Connecticut.
I did.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I get front-ended in Fairhaven.
Oh,
All right.
and in
my.
Rochester. Oh, not so
Fitz, are
much.
you making you blush? This.
I know, right?
Okay, so I brought pictures.
Well, hold
my
on,
gosh.
Madge. I did you a favor
Magi.
just now.
Yes.
If you want, you can lift up your shoes because I've got
there.
I've got
He's
a wide
new
camera
cam.
now.
He's got the shoe cam,
So-
but
What's the
remember your
best?
dress.
Yeah, watch your dress
Yeah.
there. But there you
Look
go.
at
See?
those Mercantos. Was it like beautiful, perfect when you bought it, or
It wasn't. I mean, it's
How did you
cutest.
find it?
Okay,
Your realtor found it for you.
I found it.
You found it. You were like,
I would get,
you were just looking. I mean,
Realtor.com, you put in your things,
For
and every day it
investment
sends you new
properties or
listings.
not necessarily just
No, just anything for any house for sale.
And how did you happen to find one on the lake? That's crazy.
Because we actually put in an offer on one that was in town, in the city, and we lost out on that one because somebody else, went
outbid you.
Yeah. So, I found this one like that. I'm like, oh, and
like
I
when
knew
it just went on the market
that day. I knew right where it was, which is
you're
an old
from there,
money.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm from there. It's an old money, little kind of private.
like enclave or like
a little neighborhood. Yeah. And so, and I was like, oh my God,
like
we
old
got to go.
money.
Yeah. And we couldn't get down. So I sent Bob, I'm like, can you go look at, FaceTime me and walk through this house? So he did. And we, did it. And we happened to.
So you got it early. You found it early.
Yeah. We found it early. But here's the kicker. So the place, it was vacant.
Oh.
And it was an older couple. I don't want to say elderly.
Yeah.
Older couple that was moving out. They were my parents' friends.
Oh, my
Our
God.
families were friends since we all went to elementary school, the Catholic St. Mary's School together. And I said, can you, somehow put a note in there that, hi, Peg
it's
Madigan.
Madge. It's me, Madge.
Well, they don't know.
No, I don't.
They knew me as Peg. Peg Madigan, she's coming back, wants to buy. And that.
That's
And so
awesome.
these people, they were, they gotta be upper 80s or something. I mean, and anyway, they were downsizing, and it's a Cape Cod, and it's like 1,500 square feet, and it was in very good condition.
Just
dated. Yeah. I think it was last decorated in like the early 90s.
Oh, yeah.
So I made a little film for you.
Yes, we can
a little
see.
video.
Oh, good.
Yes,
Awesome.
here's a little house tour.
I haven't seen that.
Fitz. That's the back. That's the enclosed porch. Living room.
Beautiful.
Enclosed porch. Dining room. Kitchen. Yeah. New kitchen. Okay, so that's the little eat-in with the middle. That's the first floor bedroom. Yeah, foyer. Yep. Stairs. Yeah. That's the landing upstairs. That's the one bedroom. Okay, the bathroom, the other, and then that's the beach.
The beach. Wow, that's a beautiful.
Son of a beach.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
That's amazing.
I
that
know.
Kitchen actually.
Oh, the kitchen
I could live in the kitchen.
is great.
I think.
And
It's big too. It looks huge.
Which room was the family murdered in again?
and we got a really good deal
And
on
it
it
looks like
too.
it's got quite a lot of land. I mean, the beach is the beach alone is.
Well, okay, the
it's not
land
like
does
a
look a
little
little bit bigger than.
'cause it's nice and wooded. And
It's not really. What's funny is it's right on the main drag.
oh, really?
Yeah,
It
it's on
doesn't
Route
look that-
5.
Oh, wow.
But it has a little, perimeter of some woods.
Trees and nice lawn and-
yeah. So, and our neighbors are
Right there.
right
Yeah.
there.
It doesn't look
but-
like that, but
right.
Yeah.
And then you have to walk like around down the street. I mean,
Yeah.
if a block.
Right into
and then everybody shares that private beach that lives there.
yeah, but it's-
but nobody's ever there. Yeah.
it's
so,
beautiful.
Yeah. You saw the 3 bedrooms actually. So I'm gonna show people. I made a couple of videos of me and John working on it. Yeah. And then I think I'm gonna each week feature, because actually shit's not done.
Well,
we've got
it looks like
2
quite a
rooms
project.
done. Yeah. And I'm gonna show you one room that we got done this finally. But anyway, both bedrooms upstairs. Oh no, all 3 bedrooms. No, let me take that back. Every fucking room in the house is carpeted.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only ones that not.
And floors underneath, or you didn't know when you bought it?
We
or you
didn't
did?
know.
No, you didn't know.
We didn't know. So, so we started to take up the carpet. So and then we had to take, it was wallpaper every fucking where. Like I said, the
And
90s.
that is
Very
such a-
tasteful. Back then I would be like, oh my goodness, this is such a grand, lovely, preppy house, you know?
Right. And you're like, now get that paper off my walls.
Yeah.
Right.
And the only other thing too is, and I grew up with this, so I know on Lake Erie, there's a smell in the houses.
Oh,
it's
dampness.
Dampness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dampness,
It's,
yeah.
I don't mean smell
Especially
like
a
that.
vacant
Just
house,
dampness.
which
yeah.
hasn't had air conditioning
Yeah.
or heating
Not
on or anything.
corpses.
Right, exactly. No, there's no dead bodies
Yeah.
underneath.
But that's lake houses have that anyway.
Yeah.
Sort of.
So,
Yeah.
and in the summer, it's been really bad. So I think eventually, if we put in central air,
Yes, right. That'll change.
that change it.
Is that
But
basement?
also-
a basement?
no, that's
That's-
the other way. It has a crawl space,
Oh.
which is really strange. I'll have to record it next
Yeah.
time I go. When you walk in the living room, you get to this one spot, and it sounds like tubular bells or something.
Oh.
I can't, like a really deep, if you hit a bong, bong, and you can go back and forth, and
Oh,
there's
'cause
something
there's a pipe under there or something.
yeah,
probably that's hitting
but
something.
it's
or...
the crawl space hatch, whatever, is way at the other end
Oh.
of the first floor. And John went down there a little bit, and he's like, I'm not crawling all the way down there.
Yeah, send a child in.
Yeah, exactly. Send a child, small fingers and toes, you know. And so, but you know, there's a nice big garage, and there's a shed out front, and
Yeah.
there's shitloads of space. And
my
I forget what I was
gosh,
talking
and that
about.
beautiful
But yeah, there was
beach.
so although taking this carpet
Yeah.
and wallpaper off has made a huge difference already.
Of course, brighten it up, make it
Brighten
look
it up, but also
more, you know,
I
updated.
believe they had animals. Well, which you'll see. So let me start with the next video. I'll do the upstairs. Free code.
Hey kids,
there she
Madge here. Welcome to my remodeling project. Yes, this is the glamorous part of my life. So I am in the master bedroom. I'm trying to get up. I'm trying to get me up, but I'm also trying to get the carpet up. As you can see, well, you probably can't see, there's beautiful hardwoods underneath this Berber
Wow.
carpet. Now,
You can see the carpet.
whoever invented Berber carpet, I'm assuming Mr. Motherfucking Berber,
Mr. Burr.
I hate you. You made this carpet with the intention
Jameson
it is to
Q.
never come
Berber.
up ever again after it is first put down. Because, I mean, I guess that's kind of
Bruce
the point,
Berber.
you know, to have good carpet is to like make it last, but whatever, fuck you still.
Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
That's, I guess, the purpose of having good carpet. But fuck you.
This shit's gonna take
Eat
forever.
your
I'm too
hands in.
old for this. I'm almost 50 for fuck's sake.
60.
But you know, I gotta pull my weight. Every 2 inches is a fucking big ass staple. I have to stapling the padding to the floor. What a fucking pain in the ass that's gonna be trying to get up all those staples.
Such a joy to work
You
with.
are, I
Again,
love this. You
I'm
totally
too
need a
old for
remodeling
this.
show.
You know, I'm like, oh, self-sufficient. I can just do this shit. Let me just go do this shit. I may have overestimated my capabilities. But I'm gonna keep going. Oh, I gotta take you into the other bedroom. I would turn the camera around and show you. This is the master bedroom, but it's kind of a
I like the coat
clusterfuck at
hanger.
the moment. Mostly clusterfuck of my belongings. But anyway, the other room, we thought it was going to be more of the same, more of this beautiful carpet. I mean, beautiful hardwoods under a carpet, but no, nay.
Nice.
It's it's that
That again,
like
that again.
I don't even know what you call the flooring.
I don't know what to call
It's
this.
like it's like that hard, super hard linoleum
Oh yeah.
like
that
rubber.
was from like the 30s or 40s.
Yeah.
It's,
You know, it reminds me of like the original like cafeteria floor at the old Catholic school.
it's
I went
asbestos
to.
tile probably. Or something.
That's what
Well,
John
it's just-
said.
I'll show
Oh,
it to you
no.
when I can, but
So
it's
don't lick
another
Don't
great
snort
thing
it.
that we'll
Whatever you
have to
do.
contend with. Anyway, follow along. More to come.
More to come,
Okay, that's the-
Mordecai. Oh my God.
Okay, and so
Ah.
that was a longer one. But the next one, All right, we'll show you the next one. Kind of what? Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I got it. All in one piece.
Oh.
Ish.
Look at me.
Looks like it's coming off the wall.
Something-
One stray thing of yarn so I can get this shit out.
I thought I
One
edited
more
this.
kid. Yay. One big piece.
Oh, jeez, did you tip over?
Whoopsie doo. Guess I hit that. All right.
Oh, my God. I thought you tipped over.
Stared at my chest for a minute and a little minute more.
What else is
Okay,
new?
I can get this padding up now. This is the thing that's
Is it
coming.
rubber padding?
One.
And you ask me
Like
for
shredded
foam.
rubber foam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, ugh. Because of these staples that are every
2 inches.
inches.
Oh,
Oh, my God.
Great marble floor that I'm just scuffing up now. with
Yay.
my
Oh, clapping. Yeah.
kicks.
I'm scuffing it up.
But I'm excited.
A soft shoe.
Exactly. I'm roller skating there.
Oh, my gosh.
Tap dancing.
Oh, that's a closet?
Yeah.
It's about time
I'm
you
gonna
came
put
Oh, I
out.
thought that was a hallway.
I
No,
did too.
it's a closet.
So did I
It's the
until
closet.
I realized why the coat hangers are, the blue coat hanger thing is there.
Whoops.
It's the
Uh-oh. And boobs.
and boobs. I'm gonna put on shows.
Cha-cha-cha. It's about time you came out
Welcome
of the
to Madge's
closet.
Closet.
Exactly. So that's the master bedroom. So that one's still not quite done. So I'll show you that one next episode. But here's the bottom. The one bedroom is on the main floor, and the other thing I told you it was musty and whatever.
Oh, yeah, because
musty
it had been
and
vacant a
very-
while.
Obviously, they had animals.
Ooh. Animalia. Yeah, no.
Goats.
Goats.
I think. Jesus. I don't
Baboons.
know. Turtles, chimps.
You wanna play that video?
Yes. So let's. So
you got animal
there's
videos?
two.
Is it
yeah.
like
so
the
this
Kratt
is the
Brothers?
video. Yes, exactly. So I'll explain the stinky room.
Right now we're working on the first floor bedroom.
Don't I look lovely?
Also known
Pull
as
up
the
carpet
litter
in
box.
here. It was a god awful. It almost seemed like an indoor-outdoor carpeting, and it stunk to high heavens. It smelled like we're on the lake here. We're on Lake Erie, so it smelled like musty mildew, but mostly cats and dogs. Cats and dogs emptying their bodily fluids. Anyway,
Their
we
bodily
will
fluids.
show you pictures when it's done.
Yay! So that was us pulling up. Well, okay, that was John pulling up the tack strips, but
Oh,
I
they're
pulled
the
up the.
worst, and they're
Oh,
sharp
so I'll
as hell.
yeah. So I have the pictures. I can show you the carpet that I pulled up. It was
Did you
know, and
bring
those
a piece
pictures.
for us?
Oh no, the pictures. The pictures are like the realtor.
Oh,
Yeah.
commercial carpet.
Yeah, do you see it?
Yeah, it's
That's
lovely.
like high traffic.
That's like,
stuff.
that belongs in a dentist's office.
It belongs in the trash.
In the tree.
Yeah, it belongs in
And
a.
I like the box spring on the floor.
Yeah,
That's
well,
like-
we
I
went down there to work, and it's like, okay, let's. Oh, and it was
Were you
fucking
sleeping
90
there?
degrees. Yeah.
on that box spring?
No,
Oh.
we were moving it
Oh.
because I was. But when we first got there, it was 1,000 degrees
Yeah, sure.
upstairs.
Oh, and
so
no
we
air conditioning,
right?
right? Oh.
And so we just put box spring and mattress in there, and then
Yeah.
we're starting to move it. See,
Oh.
look at our lovely. We look like we're
That looks like
squatting
my
in a
bedroom.
crack house.
I would have never known.
So you see the lovely white.
Yeah.
I didn't see how the
But
door.
the floor looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see how scuffed up the door frame is?
Yes.
That was everything was like that. The door, the
were they
closets you'll
scuffing?
see inside and whatever. Okay, so this is me pulling up the thing, and then we're finishing up clean, and then I'm starting to clean
Nice.
it. And so then this is and then we painted it, and this is
ooh.
the finished
Look how
product.
beautiful that wood floor is.
Look,
Isn't it?
It's absolutely
Thank
beautiful.
you. I did that. I
Beautiful.
did it. And then
Your way?
do the last one too. I painted. I didn't show that part before, but
closet. That's
it was all
huge.
disgustingly, cut up and
Yeah.
so yeah. The color looks better in that last picture
Yeah.
because you know how paint
Yeah,
is.
you can't tell. No.
Yeah.
And your phone doesn't.
Yeah,
No.
and we're like, it was this nice beige-ish, but then sometimes you look at it and it's like peach and whatever.
No.
But anyway, that's room 1.
Oh, peach. No, that's how I feel about peach. But
Yeah, I know. Sorry about that. You don't have to worry about that.
That's amazing.
But thank you.
So, what's the next room?
So the next room is. What are you laughing at?
What's the next room? Oh, clap.
Okay.
He's doing all the sound.
He's got the clap.
The clap.
So the next room is
1970.
the master bedroom is just about done.
And that one's upstairs?
Yeah.
The other bedroom was downstairs.
I would
right?
say
Well,
master. I mean, and you're not
you
supposed
can't
to
say
use that
no,
word anymore.
main,
Yay.
main.
But I'll say biggest.
You're not supposed to say master bedroom?
No, because it has connotations.
Yeah,
Oh,
master,
really?
Like the
Yes,
master of the house.
They don't do it on. They don't
Oh.
do it on HGTV anymore. They have
Right.
like they
Right,
bleep
the
it
I
out
never
when
main.
somebody
even
says
I
it.
never even considered.
I never ever once.
So you say the
ever,
main
ever-
bedroom?
Main.
Yeah,
Yep. You
main.
say main. Or primary.
Primary, yeah, that was the other one I've seen in listings. But
When you were in
yeah, I mean,
primary school.
it makes sense if you think
But
about it.
who the? I understand.
I
But
understand
it
too.
never even occurred to me.
But also-
and I think that's part of the problem. But we're not going to talk about
Yeah,
that today.
right.
That we don't
But
think of
also,
that.
they would still use that. Well, that's different. In Britain, they would say, yes, master, the master of the house, whatever.
Master
But
of the
it probably still has the same meaning. So
when
whatever.
when I was a kid, my grandmother used to send me letters. It was to
My
Master Scott
grandmother
Fitzgerald.
Right.
did too.
Yeah,
My
my
birthday
mother
cards
did.
always came to Master.
Yeah.
Yes.
So anyway,
I
the
was
big
a master back then.
And I didn't have a big
You're
room.
a different
so.
master. Anyway, okay, we'll cut that part
I love
out.
the eyes.
I was
Like our
waiting
friend
for
Jerry
the
is what I
Bader
was
point.
thinking of.
Oh, Jerry Bates.
Jerry Bates,
Yeah,
yes.
he's a master. Anyway, so, so the biggest bedroom upstairs. Yeah, we had to take off. Oh, in
Does it
that
have a
little
bathroom?
video.
The big bathroom? Big.
That's what I
bedroom?
was like in the
Like an
video of
attached
the
one or
house.
like an
No,
ensuite?
it doesn't. So
Like an adjacent?
the 2 bedrooms upstairs just have a long hallway and they're not connected, and then there's just a bathroom
In the middle. They share
No,
it. Oh.
no, the bathroom is just on the one end. So there's one really big. It's a Cape Cod.
Yes,
so,
of course. And
so
they
it
have
has
the slanty ceilings and the dormers.
and
Yeah.
the dormers. Yeah, and so
Can
the
you say dormer?
biggest bedroom.
I don't know if you can
yeah,
say
you
dormer.
can say dormer.
I like Natalie Dormer.
I don't know who that is.
She's on Game of Thrones.
Oh, that's why I wouldn't know. And it has the really big bedroom, and then
Yep.
the other end of that, the other dormer, obviously they cut into it a little
Yeah,
to make
sure.
a bathroom.
Sure.
And they called it, oh, fuck, my arm hurts. See, I've been moving it too much.
You've been rear-ended recently.
I know. I was hurt in a car. Hey, William Matar. So,
Maybe he can
maybe he'll
sponsor this
sponsor
show.
exactly. So the bathroom is I don't know if you want to bring up that video again or whatever, but
Which one?
the house tour.
Yeah, and it's the one with the
It's-
green.
it
Did it
just-
have green or something in it? Or
Let's
green
have a look
yellow-
at the house
yellow
tour
tile.
again, shall we?
Can you stop when I say?
Yep.
Stop when
Promise
she
not to
says-
stop when I say when. Okay, that was
I
just.
like the naughty kind. Do you like it?
I love it.
Yeah.
And it's all
It's
in
charming.
that. It
Yeah,
it
super
makes me
charming.
think of
I
a
love the bay window too.
like
and
a-
the kitchens.
yeah, like makes me think of a cottage.
Yeah, well, it is. a cottage.
Okay, that's the main bedroom.
Oh,
Not the
that's the
main.
one that
that's
you
the
took
one that
the-
we redid.
That the commercial carpet.
Yeah, and we took down. We have to.
I hope you saved the shears.
We did.
Yeah,
and we
you're gonna
washed
wash
them.
Yeah, and they're white now.
Yes, they're white, and I got a ball this big of fur. Okay, so we stop right there.
Fur ball. Oh, look
so
at that
that's
wallpaper.
Yeah.
Is that his wallpaper? I'm assuming, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's wallpaper. I don't know
What
if you
is
can
it?
see.
Books?
Are they
It's
books?
books.
It's books.
It's books
It's so
on
that could be the
shelves.
library.
Like a library. It's
it's
very,
very-
studious.
It is. It makes you
Yes.
want to read.
So that was
I
the.
like the creepy midget door.
I know.
I
There's
know.
a crawl space.
Sorry, little
Oh,
person.
little
Oh,
person.
oh,
Well,
jeepers.
that's a little crawl space. There's one in the front of the house and one in the back of the house in that room.
Can you
And
get to them from each other?
So, no,
That would be
you have to
awesome.
walk across the room. So you hide in them, and then you take
And
the
then you
cup and
burst
a
out.
string. So that was
cup and a string.
that was the room that I was pulling up the carpet
Yep.
in the first video with
Yes.
my.
You know, I thought that
Nice.
line of wiggly stuff on the top I didn't realize now it's decorative, but I thought
Yeah.
you have a huge crack across that ceiling.
Sorry,
But it's not.
It's just
See
I
how I
just
was
have a huge
confused?
crack.
Oh, jeez.
It's
Wow.
yeah.
Oh, there,
I
see
did
it?
the
Now it's
retro
moving.
film. Okay, there. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
there it is.
There's the upstairs
Oh, see, I
bathroom.
thought that was green. I called that green, but it's like gray or
It's gray,
something. Yeah.
and there's that old
Brown
yellow
and
tub.
yellow.
That's all there is a yellow tub because that's all that can fit.
Yeah, that's like from
Because of the
1960.
dormer.
Oh, because no
Seven.
shower.
Right,
So everybody's
because
gotta
right
bathe.
you can't tell
Yeah,
in
I
there,
see.
so that
Yep.
all you can fit is a little tub. Unless I
You
don't
could
know
put the
if you
shower
could
up from the-
see. That's what I'm
what I would
wondering.
do.
If you move if you moved the shower over to where the sink is,
Yep. Are you going to remodel that whole thing
not now.
someday?
So someday.
Yes, because you could put the shower. Yes.
Yeah, that's that way down on the list. So we'll
Yeah.
just leave that shit for now. But the one downstairs has a lovely walk-in shower with a new one with like seats and
Oh, nice.
adjustable head. So that's the other bedroom with the mauve
Now what's on the
carpeting.
wallpaper?
Ships.
Well, it's on the lake.
Stop the video people at home and zoom in on the
I know.
ships.
You know what I wanted to do is reach down and do this. I really did. You know what I did the other day? I did it on a magazine because I couldn't read the print, and I was trying to make the print. And I thought, okay, we're so indoctrinated
Yeah.
into everything gets bigger when you do this. That's all I'm saying.
I'll keep that in mind.
Alrighty.
Yeah, so that's
That's pretty.
and actually
It's a nice front yard
charming
there.
as heck.
well, it's not as much as you think. It's great photography. Like the
it's
sidewalk
really
is right
charming.
there.
Yeah,
it
but
is.
so-
It's still.
I mean,
it's
I
like-
know I
Cape
shouldn't
Cods
poo-poo it.
anyway.
Oh my
They're
God,
just
it's
so
so
And the lake is
adorable.
To which direction of that?
right behind.
Behind it.
Yeah. So like there's
So
all those. There's a gorgeous big willow tree, and then another house, and then the road, and then the beach.
Oh my God.
So when the leaves go away, we'll be able to have
can
a
see the lake.
straight view. Of the lake.
from the back of the house.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
And
it's got a big pile
there's
of
Canada.
driftwood.
I can see Canada
Yeah.
from here.
Yeah, I can see Canada from my back.
Yeah,
here.
I can see Sarah Palin there
Oh,
I
you
know.
can
Oh
see
my
her
gosh.
being a loser right now too.
in her
Oh,
snow
sorry.
machine.
She did lose.
She did lose. Anyway, so
Okay, I'm in love with all the
okay.
the
is
board and
I'm
batten
just
and the
I am in
yeah,
love. I am
nice.
so lucky. I am so fortunate.
Oh my gosh.
And it feels and it's bigger than my house. Yeah, my house in Rochester is only 1,200 square feet, and this is like almost 1,600,
I don't
and
know
it feels like a
how you're
fucking
gonna
mansion.
keep track of all these homes.
Oh, I know. I'll have to have staff. No, eventually the Rochester house is going to go.
Yeah. Right. But you know what? That's
I
a
don't
great
know.
house.
I
That's
can
a
do-
great house. I love
Thank
your
you.
Rochester house. You've done so much work on the Rochester house too.
I really have.
Because I remember the first day we walked in there, we were like,
Oh, that's right. And you helped. And
I
I helped.
Yeah.
And you
but it became home so fast.
Yeah.
Not
Well,
fast.
that's why
It
I
wasn't
bought it
fast,
because
but
I
yeah.
bought that January 20.
Yeah.
I closed on it January 2015, and that's
Oh,
why.
you lived there that long?
Yeah, when I walked in that house, I'm like, this is it.
Yeah,
and it
it's
was
an awesome
a
house.
dump at
And
the time.
it's in
It was just
two-
not in good condition.
It's in two different places. It has a line right down the middle. which I
Yes, it's
enjoy.
in the city, and then it's in the city of Rochester, and then town of Arundicoid.
Yeah, it depends on where you're standing.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
The living room is in the suburbs.
So you'd be like, I'll be right back.
I'll be back. I'm
Oh my
so
gosh. So when
excited.
do you think you don't
Well,
know?
and
When do you think you'll be able to
we pray to God by the end of September it'll be ready to rent. And now I don't want to tell people, when it's not going to be like a full Airbnb party house.
Yeah.
It's mostly just like people we know.
Yeah. That
Which
that are
I mean
coming into
people
town.
that
I mean, you have people coming back to visit. and-
exactly.
yeah,
That's why I got because so many people are like, you come back. There's one hotel. There's no place to stay. Well, call
sure.
Madge.
Oh, and wouldn't you much rather in someone's home?
And it's so.
yeah.
Oh, so what I was saying is, it feels. So I felt at home with the Rochester
Yeah.
house, but now I also feel like everybody's on top of each other. Like
Yeah.
when the kids come
Yeah.
home,
Yeah.
it's like all you can do is sit in
Well,
that
right.
living room.
And you know what? You could just go out there for Thanksgiving or something, and
Right, and now
and
this
have a nice
one.
big place with everybody having more room. It's 'cause
Right.
it's-
I mean,
it's
you can
also
be
laid out a
in
little
far-
different than your
yeah,
Rochester
like
house
the,
is.
the one thing I think is
Yeah.
cool is I can be standing at the sink washing dishes, and if I kind of crane around, I can see the enclosed
Yeah.
porch because that's an L.
Yeah. And that kitchen's gorgeous.
I'm like, ooh, I know.
and
Thank God.
Jack will have more to mill about.
Yes, he will.
More milling room.
More
for Jack.
milling room for my son Jack.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my
we just
gosh.
mill about.
It's so funny.
The
He goes,
fridge.
we just go in the kitchen and mill about. And I'm like, well, yeah. Well.
Yeah. My kids
More
are
milling
so
space.
Funny. Yes. So anyway.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That is so exciting.
So follow my remodel.
Oh my gosh. And you
I'm gonna
really should have
show
a
each
place
week.
on both
I'll
lakes
let you-
anyhow.
I
mean,
know.
that one lake thing was not working.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. Well, it's on
No, right.
the bay of Lake Ontario, and this one is right on Lake Erie. And Lake Erie is so much more warm because it's so shallow.
Oh, right. Yeah, right.
I like that.
I'm shallow.
Aren't we all?
And warm.
Yeah. That's why we're such good friends.
I know, right.
Lake Chris.
And Fitz bought us a fan, so we're cool today.
Oh, yes,
it is
we
much,
are.
It's very lovely in here. It's like a tropical breeze. Makes you
It
feel like you're
is.
on the lake.
Yeah, exactly. Because there's still the humidity in here,
Right.
just a breeze. So it really makes me feel like I'm summer at the lake.
Oh my
Hi,
gosh.
camera.
Hi. Oh, we're up high. Oh, he's got
Hello.
the aerial view. He's going to do a
This is new
flyover
this year.
soon. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the whole thing. Oh my God. So I need to bring Scott Spezzano back in.
Oh, yeah.
Because I saw him in Fairhaven, or the other place, this weekend, and he got another drone, and he let John fly it. And John's obsessed
Oh, you got
now.
to do it over to advertise the house too. You've got to do
right.
a flyover on the new house.
But it's a new drone that has goggles. Have you ever seen these, Fitz?
No.
Yeah.
You have to like kind of be sitting or kneeling or whatever because you lose your. It's
It
like
must be a smaller. It's a smaller
Oh, God,
Yeah.
drone
to
because
fly
it's
it
not
with.
the
Yeah,
kind that
so
you
you're-
can.
So you move
have to get
and
a
where your eyes go,
permission
that's
for.
where the drone goes? Is that how that
Well,
works?
he said no. You still have to get a pilot's license for it. It's just now you instead of watching it, whatever, you have a better
Because it has its own
because it
camera.
has So,
so when you're peeking
you have
in the
these
neighboring
goggles
lady's
on.
window, you can just
Yeah. So you have these goggles on, and Scott was trying to direct him how to do it. He kept saying, follow the dot, follow the dot. So I guess but and John, he was all excited because, John's a retired Marine helicopter pilot, and he would have to wear night goggles and shit
Sure.
sometimes. And
Yeah.
so it's the same sort of technology.
So
and
he gets
so
it
he
probably,
gets it.
yeah.
And he was like,
super psyched. So he's
yeah,
he's going to get
that
one.
wasn't. I was going to use another phrase,
gonna
but
get one.
he was very excited to use this thing, and I wish he'd been recording because I saw all of a sudden it sped up.
Yeah.
And John goes, I was chasing a seagull.
Oh my god.
Because I was right behind it watching. I'm like, oh, that's so cool.
That technology.
So yeah.
I've always wanted to get a drone, but I just can't justify the expense.
Yeah,
But to do
that's a big
flyover
expense.
of the new house would be a
Yeah.
great way to promote it and advertise it and show
Absolutely.
its proximity to the water and all that
Right,
sort of stuff.
but among other things, and the good thing, John,
Yeah.
he's still he's a private pilot. He's a jet pilot for a living, and all he has to do, like regular Joe, they have to like take a course and study and
sure,
pass an
sure.
exam.
He just
A
has to
pilot-
apply, right?
Yes,
But he's just like
it's just an addendum he
done.
adds
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
his other
Yeah.
Amazing.
He does. I mean, he has to make sure he sits and watches this 2-hour video.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, that's just a requirement because it's
Sure.
just of rules
So you
and
keep out of
regulations.
airspace. And
Yeah,
stuff.
you can't do it
sure.
over people unless you have a waiver and this, that, and the other thing. So, So
Like
all
the
he
guy
has to
that
do
took
is-
a shotgun to the guy's. A guy was flying a drone outside, just his house.
when he was
and
trying to shoot it down.
Went up to somebody's
Really?
backyard, and the guy shot it out with a shotgun or something. Get that drone out of here!
those
Can't do
darn
that.
clampets.
The clampets.
I didn't
Well,
know.
Ellie
was
Mae
that-
was sunbathing, so you know how that
Oh,
goes.
there
That
you
would
go.
do it.
And Granny
Or
was
maybe it
just
was
in her
Jethro.
bloomers.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bloomers.
So yeah, I'm very excited. So each week I'm going to keep you updated, and
On the
hopefully you'll
progress.
come back.
I
and
will-
we can talk about
because that's my thing.
that
I
is
mean,
your thing.
yeah.
That's your
Remodeling, interior design.
yeah.
that's my
Remodeling
thing.
interior
And
design.
it looks like that. I mean, this
And now
has
you're-
such good bones to be.
It does.
Yeah,
It was
so-
built in 1948, so it was
So
like
was
a
I.
post-war. It was, a
Yeah,
post-war.
right. So it's built like a tank.
Shiny
and,
new-
and
yeah.
it looks like it's got a lot of special. Yeah.
Yes,
features.
I'm excited. I know this is so. Not that I'm not appreciative. I mean, I love it. The one thing I do want to change, if I do spend there eventually, It has forced air. It has gas.
Yeah.
But it has an electric stove.
Oh no, you can't have.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
but
used to
it's
my
just
gas
nice.
stove. Yeah.
It
It's
has
just
gas
used- I mean,
there, probably. You just have
Yes,
to hook
we
it up.
have gas heat and
Yeah.
gas,
Yeah.
water.
Right. Yeah, so
whatever.
That's an easy thing.
Yeah, so that's just me being
It's hard to
nitpicky.
cook
I'm
on
totally
electric, but-
and no, it's on my wish list.
Yeah,
I'm not
sure.
thinking it's bad. It's just like, oh, I've gotten so used to a
Yeah.
gas
Yeah,
stove.
I do too. Yeah, it's the best.
I don't know. Fitz, what kind of gas do you have? I mean, what kind of stove do you have?
The usual kind. No, we have electric. I'd love to have a gas stove, but
But
we
you're in
didn't.
Fairport.
Oh, Fairport
That's why
Electric.
You gotta have electric.
As an
Yeah, those are great.
addendum, since I've last seen you, my birthday, my kids gave me
No.
an air fryer.
Oh yeah, which one you
And-
got?
I have a
The
Ninja.
Instapot.
Instapot. Oh, that's great.
Instapot.
I have an Instapot. Instapot, and I
and-
love that.
And I love it.
Yeah.
I would, they bought me like
Yeah.
the smallest one.
Yeah.
So,
'Cause you don't
now,
eat
and
much.
well, I mean, it's just me.
No, I
and
know,
I'm
right,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
so guess you don't want me to cook you anything when you come home.
Right. Have you used it?
So, yeah. Oh, God.
It's pretty
You
much
know what?
amazing.
I have not.
Yeah.
I have not used. I have, and like the year before, they bought me a small gas grill.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
a tank of propane, and I've not used that once.
No,
this
you don't
year.
need to.
I took it out of the garage, and I've not even
Yeah.
used it once. Anytime I wanted something, I used my little air fryer.
It's pretty amazing.
Oh, my
and it
God.
Makes things, yeah.
I use mine
Crunchy.
daily,
Yeah.
and I have
Really?
I have the dual air fryer.
Yeah. Oh, what's
A
the
dually.
What's the second
Yeah, I got
air?
a
What
dually.
is it?
It's
What
just
is-
got two baskets,
Oh, I love.
so you can cook two different things separately, and then it also has a way to set it so that both things will finish cooking at the same time, which is what we all look for, right?
Oh, that was
if
nice.
you-
No, I just wish mine was just slightly bigger because
Don't we all?
if you well, depends what but like if you
right,
know
because you
those,
can only do so much.
Yeah,
And,
like if
or
you
and
get
if
a-
you overstuff it, then it doesn't. Cook
right,
right.
like
Yeah,
you can
so,
only
yeah.
do like one chicken breast,
Yeah,
and if you buy this perfect portion strip steaks at Wegmans,
Oh yeah.
it won't fit.
Oh.
You have to like cut it in half.
It's not really
And
the
that-
perfect portion.
Yeah, and that. So yeah, it's not
Yeah.
perfect portion for an air
Right, right,
fryer.
right,
But
right.
you know what? Also, I do on my air fryer. I put it more on bake than fry.
Oh, really?
Oh, it does. It's wonderful because I don't always want that rock hard outside.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the crispy.
Speak for
Not
yourself.
always. I want that crispy.
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
it'll dry it out, and I'm like, oh my god, a chicken breast on bake in there.
Interesting. And fast, right?
Yeah,
Fast.
like 7
Like by
minutes.
the time you've set the table.
Yeah. Oh,
it's
yeah.
ready to
You
go.
know
by
me.
By the time you put your TV tray up in front of the TV
exactly, and pull
television.
the foil back from my Swanson dinner.
Oh, the little apple crisp.
Yeah, before I clear space on that couch. So, oh my God! Next thing we'll discuss
Yeah.
next time. I got rid of cable.
No. Oh,
That's the next thing
Cut
we'll
the
talk
cable.
about.
Here, just real quick.
Yeah.
This is my air fryer.
It's got two handles.
It's a Ninja.
Oh, I have a Ninja too. I have a
Wow.
one.
Do you?
But it's I haven't.
Oh, it's just
my
a
brother
single?
bought it for me
But that thing is
Yeah.
badass.
for Christmas,
man.
and it's pretty amazing.
What can you fit in there? Like, can you fit
Can
a
you
couple
fit
of chicken
Yeah,
breasts?
or tater tots like tots. Oh man. You know why? Because I'm not a
stew.
tater tot eater, but when you cook them in there,
Yeah.
they're like perfectly.
Wait, can you
like-
cook?
right.
Can you cook like?
I
can
do
I make,
roasted
like, a-
potatoes in them all the time.
Can you do something that it's like cooked in sauce? You know how like you would.
Because mine has a
Jesus.
turkey
Like a
pan
cast-
too. Mine
Yeah.
has a pan and a basket. Both.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, mine just
So you can
has.
actually cook something wet. You like with sauce. or
That's what
something.
I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Mine, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
in a sauce.
Yes.
I cooked a couple of roaster chickens. They came out perfect. So
Squab.
good. Some pigeon.
We had croquettes or whatever chicken. Is that
Croquettes?
is
Oh,
Cornish
what's the
hens?
Little
Cornish
Cornish game
hens.
hens. Cornish game hens.
whatever the fuck it is? Like
Yeah.
I eat it a lot. You know.
They're actually
I like
just
ham
infants.
croquetas, the
Yeah.
little Cuban food. They're like little deep fried. yeah,
What
those are
time is it? I'm
delicious.
really hungry
It's
now.
late.
Oh God. Okay.
Okay.
Did you have any news
New-
today
oh, yeah.
or not?
Oh, you want to do news?
We don't have
Well, no,
to.
we don't
you
have
know.
to. We just asked if you had it. We
I
didn't
mean, yes, of
want it.
course. I always have news. I am always
Is
prepared.
it timely?
Oh, yeah. Is it timely?
Is it timely?
Is it
is
funny?
it this week's news or is it?
Well, yeah.
Is it from Labor Day news?
Okay.
It's today.
Okay. Oh, today.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we haven't heard it yet.
You.
And this. All right. Today's news. Pumpkin spice and candy corn marshmallows are back.
Oh, of course.
Excuse me.
Okay,
just
I'm going to cut that out now. I didn't
Candy
need to hear
corn
that.
marshmallows.
That's
Haven't
gross.
heard of those.
People are more concerned with forgetting their password than having someone else guess what it is.
Well, because it's a fine line between having 1, 2, 3, 4 and
I have that same code on my luggage.
I know, right?
That's stupid. Sorry.
Because
That's just
passwords are kind of a pain.
dumb.
I think they should just be face
That's
recognition,
why you-
fingerprint, something.
That's
I
why
just
you
have
have
autofill.
you have like you write
I
them
do on mine,
down
too.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Like I have them on my notes.
I have the autofill ones too.
I have them tattooed on my inner thigh.
Oh, jeez.
Nobody ever sees them.
Ha!
Oh, my goodness.
Speaking
Not
of
a
flying, a pilot landed a private plane on Saturday after threatening to crash it into a Walmart in Mississippi.
I read about that.
Sounded
Did
like it could have
on
been a suicide
purpose?
mission, but he landed it safely in a
But he
field and
like,
was
you
taken
know,
into
I don't want to
custody.
ruin the Walmart.
Well, he stole it
Oh, he
from
stole
a
the plane.
private airport. Yeah, like
oh, yeah, sure. You just-
whatever
yeah. And he just
Jonestown
jumped in
Municipal
it.
Airport. Yeah, and
Sure, of course. Kool-Aid.
Don't drink the Flavor Aid or whatever. Here's good if you want to move to California. California just passed a new bill that will pay residents $1,000 not to own a car. If you do not own a car, they'll
month?
give you $1,000.
oh, and
I think it's just one time.
Or just a one-time payment. I don't know.
One time wouldn't do it for me. Yeah.
I mean, you could-
my son was telling me
$1,000
who.
a month would do it. Because then you got to get around
exactly.
still.
My
You'd have to
son,
take somebody else's
who
car.
lives in the exactly
Tax credit.
carjackings go up. My son who lives in New York, he lives in Queens, Manhattan, but he lives Queens and works in Manhattan.
Does he take the subway?
He does. He does not own a car. He hasn't driven a car in years. I mean, it's so funny that he
When he
so
comes up
rarely
here, he doesn't drive
does.
even? Oh, he does.
Every once in a while he does, but like the girls will be like, no, we'll drive, because they're like
'Cause he's
afraid
not-
because he hasn't
Yeah.
driven in so long. But I'm sure he would be fine. But it's like.
But yeah.
Yeah.
If you're
So
used
anyway.
to being driven around.
Right. So anyway, he just told me that New York City will be starting a commuter tax or something like that.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I'm sorry. Look it up. It's something about like if now you're gonna have like a car, if you're gonna drive a car around, you got to pay more.
Yeah. Well,
like
that
if you're
makes
gonna
sense.
drive into the
It
city.
makes sense.
Yeah. It's
First of all,
trying to-
parking, they basically eliminated your ability to drive by
Yeah.
charging $3,000
Exactly.
for parking. Yeah, so.
That's it.
That was a rather abrupt ending. Well, thank you
News
so
is
much.
over.
News is over. You're over.
Oh, my gosh.
This has been fun.
No, that
catching
exciting.
up.
That,
I know. I'm
that
so
house.
excited. I'm
And
so excited.
every
So I'm
episode.
excited to bring. I mean, because I love remodeling, and actually, I was most sad about this. Hurting myself in this car accident because I wanted to go back and finish pulling up
And
carpet.
now you got to
and
do
shit.
it one-handed.
Yeah, exactly.
Ripe.
God. So, I can
the
put
love.
I can put that in my lawsuit.
Yes.
'Cause
My
I gotta
remodeling
have
is
somebody-
over. And now I got to
Exactly.
hire
my
a
free
repairman.
remodeling. Exactly.
All right, William.
Okay.
I think his mother. Call his mother. She's
yeah.
on the commercial.
Oh, she's
Mrs. Matar.
Yeah, Mrs. Matar. She.
I'd call her and say,
I'm gonna call her. She'll get right on it. So anyway, that's my plan this season
That's
for part
awesome.
of the season to
Nice.
bring things, and also I'm gonna bring more. We're gonna do things. Fitz doesn't know this, but we're gonna do more things on location. Or I'm gonna do like a live show from.
I think that's a great idea. Yeah.
The
From-
bar,
yeah.
and then from
Nice.
other places, and
Nice.
we'll just do more things outside of the studio. And
that's a great idea.
that's probably gonna entail
Like snowshoeing.
yeah. No. It's probably gonna and since I go different places and I'm not gonna make Fitz schlep everywhere
Right.
because he has other clients.
I'm already a schlep.
And you're not. And I think it'll be like this. I'll shoot some footage
Yeah. Oh, and then
footage
yes.
and then bring it in. We'll discuss.
And we'll do that. Discuss.
So anyway,
I think that's
stay tuned.
exciting.
It's gonna be so much fun this season. I can't wait.
Awesome.
Season 3. Woo!
It's going to be badass.
It is. Fitz will be here. You
Yeah,
better
I'll
be here.
Oh,
I know
Mark-
I'll be here.
I'll be
Yeah,
here.
you'll be
Yeah,
pushing
he
buttons.
fits
Because otherwise,
right
who the hell's going to freaking unlock the door for you?
True.
Oh, that's
Exactly.
true.
Oh,
Just
And do
leave the
news.
key under the mat. No, you won't do it. Okay, so anyway, as usual, Christopher.
Thank you.
Thank you so
That was fun.
much. I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I'm so glad to see
Congrats.
you. Thank you. Fitz, so glad to see you. so
look
glad
at
to
me.
be back.
Aw.
Love you.
He's
You're way
out
down there.
Way down the
You're
hall.
looking-
Hold on.
Are you in the crawl space in my house?
In the
No.
little door. He goes in that little door.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fitz, rockvox.com, Rockvox Studios.
Yes,
Say
and
that
as
twice.
we creep into the edge of the summer, I want to remind you that you can book your legacy casts. It's a great way. It's a great gift for loved ones.
Keeps on giving.
It does.
Literally.
It
So-
kind of
That's awesome.
does.
That's
You keep
great.
on watching it.
That's an awesome idea.
Yeah. So great. Contact Fitz and me, Madge. Thank you so much. Please subscribe while you're here.
Do it. Rate
like-
and review as well, right?
Rate and
Oh,
review,
yeah.
like and share, subscribe. Subscribe gets me more people that I can tell advertisers.
Like Mrs. Machado.
Advertisements.
Yeah, advertisements
Right.
for aluminium. And we can, and the more I have, the more I can say, buy me. Advertising.
Right.
Anyway, thank you. Yes, please subscribe,
Awesome.
like, share, spread the word. Say, I love me some Madge. And hopefully you'll come back next week. No, you better come back because you know it'll be fun and you got to see more shit in my house.
That's right.
Exactly.
Okay. Thanks for joining me. Until next week.
Ciao, ciao.